Hello everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I wanted to do a fashion show. My head has literally been like exploding from how many fashion show theme ideas I have, and I needed to do them. So I was like, what better way than to do a fashion show? Every time I want to do a fashion show, I'm always like, what prize should I do? Anyways, the prize was a pet token. And no one talks about how hard it is to find people to bring to your den for a fashion show. Disclaimer before the video starts, I try to cut out a lot of stuff, so if it looks kind of choppy, please don't mind it. Okay, here are my victims for my amazing, very creative fashion show. I kind of started the fashion show before I even started recording, but the first theme was fairy. I feel like I've seen only a few people use that theme and I loved it. So I had to incorporate it into my own fashion show. I was so excited to see how everyone would make their animals into fairies. Okay, I have to say this, I did not notice that one of my buddies kept leaving and coming back because they were buying stuff. I really did think that they were just leaving. Anyways, we'll circle back to that topic. Everyone looked amazing. I think the three that were in front of me were honestly my favorites. And unfortunately, I feel like the one that was sitting to my left was not really giving fairy. I'm so sorry, you're probably never gonna see this, but it just wasn't what I was envisioning. I mean, she kind of looks like a little fairy now that I'm kind of looking back at the footage, but they left before I could even tell them that they still did an amazing job. This theme was your pet that you have equipped right now, or your favorite pet. When I tell you, this theme was so hard to pick. I'm just going to give a disclaimer right now. I did not pick anyone because everyone looked so good. Everyone looked exactly like their pet, and it was so satisfying. It was honestly kind of refreshing to see. I don't know. I thought it was so cool. Anyways, we're circling back to the topic. When I started the fashion show, I did one rule, and it was time is up when the music changes. And I honestly should have also done a rule where you cannot buy or you cannot trade. Because I personally feel like it's a little unfair. What's the point of a fashion show if you are going out and buying all the stuff that you need? Anyways, we will circle back again to this topic, unless I have nothing else to say. But can you actually look at how everyone looks? They look amazing. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I could not pick anyone. It was just insane. Everyone looked so good. To the point, the Siamese cat, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That might have been my favorite one. I don't know, that cat is so cute. I actually think I need it. Okay, and then my next theme was a pet that you wished Animal Jam had. Hummingbird was such a good one. I honestly think that Animal Jam should have that as a pet. Sorry, not as a pet, but as an animal you can actually play. Imagine how amazing that would be. Anyways, like I said, every single one looks amazing. I think my favorite one from this one was the hummingbird. And I felt so sad because everyone kept leaving before I could tell them, you still did really good and you still looked very good. I felt really bad. Anyways, the last four, I was super excited. This one actually might have been my favorite theme, and it was dress up as your favorite cartoon character. I actually need you guys to, it's right here. Crunkle Stan from Gravity Falls looks incredible. That might actually be my favorite one. I honestly feel like everyone did so amazing. I could not pick one, but I had to. I'm so sorry, Evie. You were so good. I just feel like there wasn't enough funk to it, if you know what I mean. So unfortunately, I had to set Evie? What the heck was I gonna say? I unfortunately had to set Evie free, but they seemed a lot more happier that way. I'm just kidding. They were probably really upset. But they still did so good. Okay, this is where the problem kind of starts to sink in for me. Anyways, the next theme is elegant or businessman. But this is where the problem sunk in. I had to cut it out because I was kind of just like, I didn't want to seem rude. But I started to realize that my buddy was actually buying stuff from the shop. And I sent them like a jamagram and I was like, hey, are you buying stuff? Like, they looked really good. And I didn't really want to just be like, okay, you're out just because you're buying stuff, because I didn't say that you can't buy stuff. It was honestly my fault. However, I did think it was a little unfair to everyone else. But that Siamese cat, oh my gosh, I need it. And I know that you can get it in the bundle, but I don't know if I'm gonna waste my money on that. And the Siamese cat literally tried to rob the tiger. I'm pretty sure that's a tiger. Don't worry, they are under arrest now. They're safe, or the streets are safe from this person. Do not worry. Anyways, the last theme was freestyle. I honestly didn't know what the last theme should be, but I feel like I wanted to kind of be surprised. Like, have these people put it in a little bit of their own funk into it, if you know what I mean. And then the two other people that stayed, we were kind of just talking about how a lot of fashion shows have very repetitive themes. I don't want to say we were hating, but we were not liking how most fashion shows operate and how they all kind of have the same theme. Okay, honestly, I liked both of these. I thought both of them were amazing. However, I was in love with the frog. I don't know. It was so cute. I honestly need that frog. And I also feel like this specific person had a lot of creativity, especially with the Grunkle Stan one. I think that was my ultimate favorite thing that someone has ever done. And they did a sapphire drop at the end. I think they were amazing. The people that I hosted for the fashion show were so sweet, so kind. None of them gave me any issues. I loved hosting a fashion show with them, and I didn't feel as bad as I did when I hosted my first ever fashion show. But anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, lovely day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.